Alrighty guys, in today's video we're going to be covering our practical number 3 for the Arc tool, which is within the CAD feature. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, we head into the program. So now in the previous video we looked at creating a form of rectangle with rounded edges, and today we're going to be looking at making this shape. Now there's an important lesson to be learned here, or that I want to see if you can remember from our previous videos. And yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna, like in the previous video, tell you how to do this. You can try use your own method, and then afterwards I'll show you the easy way, at least how I go around it, about it. And the reason why it is this shape I'll explain later, because this is obviously not a very visually appealing shape, but there's a lesson to be learned here. But yeah, otherwise you can pause when you're ready, and then if you don't come right, just unpause and you can see the process I took. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have tried this, but I'm gonna just run you through the process that I took. And the lesson I wanted you guys to learn here, which was important, is how to make a curvature to one way with your curve tool, and then to the opposite way. Because when we're using this type of feature where the 3 points or that, it becomes a little bit easier because we're hitting points. So we know if we go clockwise and then counterclockwise, one way and then another way, we'll get an opposite curve. But when we're working with a normal arc tool, it works, I guess in many ways the same. It's just slightly different the way you have to adapt it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove this and then head into our arc tool. I'm going to hit arc, click on the canvas, and then go to option 2. I like it because it's a little bit more predictable. You can do this with the other one as well if you know your origin point. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a second point to 100. So we've got our point number 1 on 0, point number 2 on 100, and then I'm going to quickly put a curvature. So I'm going to go 20 in and 80 up. So it should have a nice-ish curvature. We say okay, and there we go. We've got our first curve. Now I don't know if you guys can remember in the previous video, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the arc again, click, go back to the same tool, and set the option to 2 again. Now what I want to do is simply just reverse everything I did. So instead of not to the negative, but I'm going to do it the opposite way. So now point 1 is going to be at 100, so it's equivalent of starting over here. Then my x, instead of this being 20, is now going to be 80, and my y is going to be 20. So we're going exact mirror. And then these two, my third point, I'm going to leave on 0, which is going to be over there. Now I say okay, you can see it completes it there for us. So this method is simple because I don't have to go any negative values. I can simply just reverse the order I did it from. So if I did it from this point to the top one, then I'll do it from the top point to the bottom. But yeah, otherwise that is it on the practical. I hope once again it was challenging enough, but not too challenging, so you could actually learn but not get too frustrated. Yeah, otherwise if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training video you're looking for, just simply go here, request the training video, fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.